All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Bald and Bearded channel. I'm your host, Sean. This is our Alan Wake 2 live stream. This is probably like the 10th attempt at this. Let's just start a new game and cross our fingers. I did get the deluxe edition of this game. Of course I would. So I do have the special cosmetics on for Saga and Alan for their guns and their jackets slash suits. So let's see what they look like.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Almost looked like there was blood like emanating from the back of his head. They do a good job of blurring the line between what might be blood and what could be
story,
ink.
there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
What's up, Adam? I've been doing all right, man. How are you? Expect 20 to 25 seconds of chat lag between when you type and I see it or respond. That's just what happens when you play in 4K 60 on stream. Lots and lots of data being pushed. Everybody just wants to watch this first few minutes of the game so they can see this glorious beast. So I did brighten the this scenario here a little bit more. When we tried it earlier, it was just so dark. So hopefully you guys can see enough detail in the dark areas.
Can you hear me?
So Ed. We need to remember these names, right? So we know that someone named Ed, and then there was a woman with them. You know, these grumblings and the darkness kind of give me vibes of Senua's Sacrifice, especially the direction they're headed with for the sequel. I feel like that game should be out pretty soon. It's certainly not a game that they would want to launch in, like, competition with Alan Wake, but I could see them, you know, coming out with it, trying to ride the wave of the disturbing it. I knew that, I forgot that scare was there. I knew that it existed because it got me earlier, but yeah. That was a good one. That's good, man. Stack up them monies. If I was this guy, I would not be sprinting. I mean, let's face it. If I was me, I would not be sprinting. But this man... Oh! Alright, so the interesting thing about this encounter here... Obviously, we're playing from the perspective of this guy. But this is like knowledge that maybe we shouldn't have. It's kind of weird to play the game because we're about to play as Saga and she's going to be investigating this. I don't know. I don't know. I'll give my opinion on if I like that later on, I guess. Like, I'd almost, as we play the detective, I'd almost like to play their sequence prior to something like this. Oh, yeah. We could, oh, that's not good. I didn't really try to have this guy survive. But now I'm, like when we first, oh my God, it sounds like they're right on top of me. But now I'm gonna try. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit! I don't think it matters. Yeah. The light is not safe for us. That's cool, though. Cult of the Tree.
What the fuck?
Oh, I totally missed that part. I must have been talking running my mouth. All right, now it makes total sense. I had commented that them leaving the heart there kind of indicates that they were interrupted, like that a ritual seemed incomplete, but I completely spaced out on that. Ed and the woman. If you're wondering why I'm talking like I have knowledge on this game, we played an hour earlier and things got fucked up, and so I'm starting over. And here we are. It feels like it's gonna work this time, though.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my God, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers. I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too.
I have a feeling at the end of this game,
stop brooding so much.
it's going to be one of those moments where I actually sit down and think,
I will.
wow,
Bye, kiddo.
how far gaming has come, right? It just feels like it's going to be one of those groundbreaking games.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
And I mean that in the way of like closing the gap between top level Hollywood movies and shows to games and blurring that line. I really feel like they're going to make great leaps in that.
Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
I like character models that are real enough to be convincing, but not super real to where it's uncanny.
Cauldron Lake.
Or almost looks like you're watching a live action game. I'm not a big fan of that. I know they have live action stuff in pretty much every game that I've played of Remedy's that I can think of.
A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene.
All right, so here's
There's
her
the car.
unique
So where's the
cosmetic.
deputy?
She's not wearing her FBI
By a
jacket.
bear. I'll check out that map.
I love this font, by the way. It might actually be the exact font that I use in my my scene
Worth
titles.
Memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
The map displays key locations in the area. Check me out. All right. Nothing's on here yet. Oh, so looking at the map, it wasn't actually pausing the interaction out here. I know that's the case for the mind space, but I didn't know that was true for the map.
Hey, over here.
So I guess if we want to pause the game, we absolutely need to hit escape.
Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're
I'm gonna get
half
uncomfortably close so we can hear him properly.
right. Anderson.
Whoops.
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just
love that
figured
name.
that, you know, that, the federal agent's right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
It's still funny. I got some candy. Oh, shit. Got distracted by my candy. Any witnesses to the crime?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker
They don't
took
like
them back
city
to
folk.
town a while ago.
That's real.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting.
It's hard to think of a convenience store in this area. Everything's so overgrown, it just doesn't seem like you'd have anything like that here.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Alright, so we can jump into the mind space, but they're not telling us how to
I
do
need
that
to
yet.
think through the facts of the case.
Guess we gotta keep walking. Alright, there we go.
The Mind Place. My
Mind
version of the Mind
Place,
Palace
sorry.
technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
Alright.
The facts are on the board. Everything we know about the previous murders.
Okay,
Worth
so
taking another look.
these are all things established prior to us arriving here. It's just telling us how to navigate this stuff. Alright. Very nice. So, the Cauldron Lake murders. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Let's go to victims here. All victims reported missing in 2010. No other commonalities. All missing in 2010. It's important to know that it is actually 2023 in real life and in the game. So 13 years have passed since the original Alan Wake, and 13 years have passed in actual time. So everything is as it should be. Ted Lane is a dentist. They were stabbed, bloated, and had bruising on the wrist. Discovered in 2012, buried in a shallow grave. So that was 2 years after they went missing. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound, found in Cauldron Lake in 2018. Some organs were missing. predation state of the body does not match 8 years spent in a lake. So obviously 8 years after they went missing. And then we've got Percy Wolf, the store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Found 2 weeks ago with a chest wound and was ruled as the cause of the death. Tattooing on the body is illegible. So gone for 13 years minus 2 weeks. Crazy. Murder method. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies, but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on the wrists and the legs. 2 of the victims had bruising, some form of restraint, strapped or belted down. We saw that in our entry when we first started playing. They used those like strap tightener things. Most recent victim died of major chest trauma, consistent with 2018 victim. Hard to confirm due to condition of body. Deep gash in the chest and their heart was missing. All bodies experienced bloating. Bloating of the corpse is indicative of drowning, but only 1 victim was found in water. So you almost feel like when they went missing, they maybe went into the lake, like the same thing that kind of happened to Alan Wake's wife in the OG game at the at Cauldron Lake itself. So maybe everyone got like that. Killer profile. Post-mortem tattooing of the body. Victim number 3 was covered in illegible tattoos. A message from the killer, maybe? Or their art? Apart from going missing in 2010, the victims have nothing apparent in common. The murder targets have no discernible common traits. Killer may be a sportsman or hunter. The chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques. It was pretty vicious. They went in there with a purpose. All right. So we have current goals here. Get to the crime scene and meet Deputy Thornton at the general store. Can do. All right. Looks goob. We can leave here by pressing escape.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it.
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
If you guys aren't
Hey,
big
Casey,
remedy nerds
you're
like I
putting me in
am,
charge.
the guy in front
Why
of
now?
us is
Look,
like
Anderson,
the main guy
Better detective
at
than
Sam
I am.
Lake.
You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
He's
Are
the
you thinking of
he's the
retiring?
man.
You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I'm not sure the voice actor that they're
Stairs
using
are
for
out.
him though.
You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old.
I will definitely enjoy all the making ofs and behind the scenes stuff and all of that. Also, if you haven't heard already, there will be 2 DLCs confirmed so far. Mirror Peak, the mighty mountain in the distance, is no other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. We saw that in the intro with the deer head too, which was also really cool. Hope you like that. I love those little touches. Again, I think they're, I mean, I don't think, it's clear, it's obvious. They're pulling a lot of inspiration from True Detective Season 1. And some of those type of things are just showing
There's too much sky.
homage, showing appreciation to the quality of work they did.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to
Could be
nature
worse.
is your thing.
Could be Flint, Michigan. The Flint Tropics, my favorite basketball team.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
I kind of like that she's got a rain jacket as her secondary cosmetic. Works out really well for where she's at. It's not just like a pointless, stupid cosmetic.
Can I make it, Mulligan?
Like a cheerleader outfit or some shit. So many games do stuff like that.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Dude, the facial movement on this character, Thornton, is great.
So,
They catch his mannerisms
FBI,
so
huh?
well.
That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
What? Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Behold the peener.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Imagine
Thanks,
just
Deputy.
stumbling
No
across this man.
You owe me a coffee.
That would be
Okay.
fucking insane.
Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Hell yeah, it does. This is crazy.
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You unlocked your first key image. You can place it in the case board inside the mind place. The mind place. I don't know why I feel like saying that in such a strange way. C button allows Saga to see active clues. The key image can be selected with mouse button and placed on the case board. Okay.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
This game just looks crazy good. Cauldron Lake murder scene. There's our guest of honor. Another body has been found in the woods near Bright Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. Quite convenient for sure. What up, Dalby? What up, Club? What's going on? Consistent with previous murders. Oh, you guys need to stick around. You're about to see some donger. A bloated donger. Let's see. Consistent with previous murders. For sure. When a key image is placed, it will prompt a new question. So we need to find evidence stemming from that. Objectives are viewable at the case board and your goals. Investigate the crime scene. Yes, we shall. Oh, man. He's a beaut.
Step 1. Examine the corpse. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. The killer left the heart right next to the body. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
All right. Let's add some photos. Bruising indicates victim was alive when restrained. Matches other cases. Cargo straps were used to restrain the victim. That would fucking suck. You're just like hearing that thing ratchet down. Well, this can't be good. Hey guys, how about you put a napkin over my donger before you brutalize me? Do a guy a solid. Heart found near the victim's body. What? Oh, we gotta zoom out and do it like this? Yeah, okay. Heart was removed, but then left on the table near the body. Was this murder interrupted? Yes, it was. We saw that. Major chest
Heart
trauma.
removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. Of course, they give me a reading prompt like after I'm finishing eating a sour gummy. doesn't make it easy. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. Investigate the crime scene, learn more about the victim, learn more about the killer.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
He is a sexy
Need to find
man.
more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Well, she's a smart one.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Well, the boys were here. They were having a good time.
Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
All right.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera?
All right, so we got lots of new stuffs. Let's add it to the board. Multiple sets of footprints. Lots of activity here. It's unlikely our killer was working alone. Clever girl. Heavy blood splatter
Footprints
on the table.
indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present. Messy scene. Crime of passion. Premeditated? Question mark. Let's see if the goals are still the same. Yes, they are. Probably gonna have some dialogue. What you think, buddy? Okay. Have you identified the victim?
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
I mean,
Came
look
to
at that
town
guy's.
about 13 years
Look at his
ago.
movement.
I haven't
So
heard a word
good.
about him since. Well, until now.
Remember when we played The Quarry?
Nightingale? Oh, yes. You probably knew him.
It's just amazing.
Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Dude, it's so good. I don't know if I've seen better. It's definitely like at the tippy top.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So this is a big moment because Nightingale, cock and balls and all of that stuff is actually from OG Alan Wake. He's the FBI agent that comes to Bright Falls to deal with the crimes that are going on circling around Alan Wake. Thinks that Alan Wake is responsible. Alan's a fugitive on the run. He's a major player in that game. So it's really cool to see some of this stuff come full circle, see these people come back here. It's really cool. Like this feels like they know what the fans want already, and we haven't even touched Alan Wake at this point. We haven't seen him, haven't heard him, anything, and it still feels like we're playing an Alan Wake game. What happened after he got fired?
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
So he's been missing since 2010?
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
'Twas brutal, that's for sure.
I think
Alright.
that's everything. For now, at least.
Anything clicking yet?
Not sure. Need to think about it.
One thing that I really appreciate is they're not trying to like really rack you and make you go out of your way to find clues. Like it tells you when you've found everything, right? You can see in the lower left corner there's an icon indicating that
had to review
you're
the
good.
clues.
There's more like you've got enough to work with and to investigate. I hate games where you're like unsure of shit, right? So again, story is very important in this game. They want you to enjoy and discover the story. Case board. All right, let's start with the victim. I trust Casey's read on people. Sounds like our victim wasn't mentally stable. Casey said that Nightingale went off the deep end and the FBI fired him. Here's Thornton's. Oh, we got to drop it on the card itself.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
Okay, victim ID'd Robert Nightingale, former FBI agent, mental state questionable at the time of disappearance. Thornton's information, victim is Robert Nightingale, last seen in Bright Falls 13 years ago. All right, the tripod found near the body. Looks new, brought by the killers. Why? To mount a camera? Weird snuff film? Oh yeah.
They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now? Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt.
His face is so
Use whatever
brutalized.
I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
You can use profiling inside Saga's mind, place to get inside the heads of suspects and victims. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. The missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
That is true. We did do that.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
It's so cool. I can't wait to like understand this story. This story is just incredibly interesting to me. I can feel that Nightingale came from the lake, but why now? After 13 years. Where's he been? Check the lake shore. All right, so this is where we actually
the lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
ended previously because we had
Let's
connectivity
take a look
issues.
down by the lake. Lead the
So
way.
Sounds good.
it's all new
wait,
for me
right.
now.
Right.
Okay, well, I'll just wait here.
I love this guy, dude. Absolute great cast of characters so far. The local cops,
This one of your
just
hunches, Anderson?
perfect.
Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big.
This tree is huge.
Gives me the creeps.
It's pretty cool.
You need to get out more. It is kind of creepy, though.
So these feet are, I don't know if they're just like ginormous or if they're regular size. It's hard to tell. I mean, I guess they're regular dude size. The old manuscript page.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, that definitely makes no sense. That's the craziness.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
words.
words.
These words felt like a message.
Hell yeah.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
Dude, their writing is so much like mine. Not the writing, but their handwriting.
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
That is cool.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Manuscript pages can be read inside Saga's mind place. Let's check out the page.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Well, they took the heart out, but they left the heart behind. They were interrupted, so maybe they didn't intend to leave the heart behind. Remember, previous victims' organs were missing. So, could be that. We could, like, open up the heart and maybe find something else interesting. So I think normally we're not going to get that reading of the manuscript page each time we pick it up. I could be wrong, but maybe when we come here, we can either read it here ourselves, or she may actually dictate it, which would be cool. But I'll go ahead and read it. The victim was one of their own, FBI agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page, this page. The first page they had found, not the last, the first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Felt like a message, was a message. Oops, that one should have gone a little bit lower. Reading the words, these words felt like a message, was a message. Someone knew they were here, what they were doing, someone playing a game with them, leading them on, an invitation. How could they not accept the sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them, even if they knew it would end up hurting them? It's cool. I like how it feels so genuine with all these like edits and scratches and redactions, and it's pretty cool. I'm just gonna press read to see if she actually does so. I didn't think so. Okay. And our case board. Footprints emerging from the rock. What? He walked through a boulder? Doesn't make sense. Trail has gone cold at the tree.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
There's too many unknowns. Doesn't make sense. Asking the wrong questions? A dead end, literally. Nightingale has something hidden inside of him. Alright. There's more going on here than I'm seeing. I need to examine this body properly back in town. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message, someone playing them. Someone playing a game with them.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Again, I love that they give you completion, right? There's no question, like, I've done what I'm supposed to do, now I can move forward. Without feeling that sense of, like, did I miss something? That's cool. I appreciate that stuff. All right.
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Let's go. So I'm not going to run, but I'm not going to be going out of my way to get collectibles and stuff like that.
Page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what?
I know you want to
Entertain
climb
some
up
fantasy?
there. It's not happening.
Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control. Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
I'll let him get a
Too
little bit
late.
ahead of me.
I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Absolutely. I heard they're remaking Max Payne, which I never played those games. I wasn't ever really like huge in the bullet time thing, but that's what put Remedy on the
I hope
map.
you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Just the voice too, so good. Let's get the body back to town.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town.
Yes.
Oh, and I've got a key
The Oh Dear
to the
Diner.
gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
I'll take that key. I thought he was just gonna automatically hand it to me.
Thanks.
Grazie.
Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses.
One last peek,
the
that
Bookers.
donger. Up.
The
no,
diner,
can't
right?
see it.
I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Shortcut key. Enter. Wonder if we have inventory.
Seems like a nice town so far.
I hope not.
Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
I don't know. We are in Bright Falls. There's been some crazy shit. I have a feeling this game is going to end up being so much scarier than Alan Wake. I mean, Alan Wake had its moments. It was usually
Can't fit the
like
clues
guys
all together
creeping up
yet.
from behind you,
Heart removed,
materializing
tripod.
out of thin air.
tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something.
Maybe he was going to put his hand out and I just beat him to the punch. And the game just didn't know what to do with that. Bow now now. Shortcut key. We got 3. We do have a map. If we weren't with Sam, or whatever his character's name is, we need to go up here. He's going the right way. We would have been able to figure that out though, because the map works. Very nice. Gotta love a good map. I've played plenty of games before where I'm constantly like looking at the map thinking, what the fuck?
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
I hope it does the driving for me. Sweet.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Oh, yes.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll
Deer
park there
Fest.
anyway.
This is
I
perfect.
want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
This place looks amazing. If you guys aren't aware, Remedy made this on their own engine. I think it's called Northlight.
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
The thing that I love about game companies doing that is you don't see that same aesthetic that you're used to in every game. Like everybody that's using Unreal or whatever everyone uses, it gets a little bit tiresome, right? All right, so let's see what we want to do. Goals. Interview the witnesses at the diner. So when I play through this again, eventually on my own time, or when I make videos on this game, I will be doing all that kind of exploration on my own. But we will be focusing on story more so than anything else. Hello, ma'am. Do you have something interesting to say to me? No, you do not. All right, the diner is up here. Good thing we've got a big sign in the sky.
Don't know, don't care.
Come get percolated.
How much did you have? Not enough. That's how much. Never is.
Oh dear. You.
This looks like if they put a restaurant on the back of that, that'd be nice.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
Put the lime in the coconut.
Washington's finest.
Please tell me they have that song on the jukebox. They have to do it, right? They have to. You must be Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
He looks like the dude
I
from
wouldn't say
Quantum
no to
Break.
another.
I think they used him in
I'm
this.
Agent Saga Anderson.
They
this
did,
is
that's
Agent
him.
Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here.
I didn't play through
Frankly,
Quantum
we could
Break
use the
though,
help.
but I remembered enough to know that that was his face. I was told there were witnesses.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files.
Oh,
you sent over,
jukebox, please.
Sheriff. Have you had
Jukebox
anything
first.
besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Come on, baby.
Yes.
It's out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big of a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. No. You can never hear that song enough. Oh, Ed.
I'll take your mind off things.
It was them, those two. Okay. Put the lime in the coconut.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
I'm gonna need my attorney. Can you tell me what you saw?
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
So when we start asking them questions about like why were they here, that would make them defensive. I want to get all the other details just in case they get startled by me questioning their motive.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Go back to that part where you were about to say what you found. Come on, tell me. You can tell me. I'm your buddy.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on
How
a famous
convenient.
novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
It's true. I feel like we'd want a lot more from them, but we don't seem to have any more to get.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part
We
of the
just
job.
roll off.
Can't dwell on it too
See you later. Oh no. Perfectly good ketchup bottle on the ground there. What the hell? The disrespect.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
What? Oh wait, I need to go into the mind space and then I can probably ask them more stuff. Wait. Before I forget. What? Someone's not going to be pleased with that, being left behind. The case board. Did we get... Oh, no, it's a new case now. Cauldron Lake Murders. The Bookers described multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives. Wait. We're like way... Killer profile, maybe? Yeah.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Oh yeah. Good intel. Multiple assailants chanting with a matching dress code. We're not dealing with a serial killer. Very cool. Background cases accumulate clues about broader, ongoing topics. I'm really liking this.
I need to know more about the Cult of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
This feels good. I never play stuff like this. I don't know if there is much stuff like this. Cultists were wearing deer masks. Cult goal. What kind of cult? Who's involved?
Nope.
What? The cult psychology. If they're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest? Ooh. I didn't think about that. watch Deer Fest be some like super dark, fucked up shit. I would appreciate that. The Cult of the Tree.
The Cult of the Tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
I wonder if that's spruce. Remember when we were playing Alan Wake Remastered? And I noticed how they had these baby trees in areas, and I was just like, why? These things stand out to me. I wonder if those have a connection to this. That would be really cool. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Maybe we can get some more. I think you found something.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Tammy.
I don't think you want that, Tammy.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor.
Yes!
Leave around town for now in case we have
It's
any
Rose!
Like we'd even dream of missing Deer Fest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson.
She knows her too, of course.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me.
Silly.
I knew she was going to
Rose.
say that. Yes.
You know me.
This is
I don't
great.
think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
I love how Rose is like so nonchalant about it.
You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Get her, Rose. That was a good camera pan for a video game. Appreciate it. Cult necklace. Let's drop that. She got a little profile on Rose. Rose got into her head. Oh my god. Look at that coffee mug thing. Dude, I'm sorry, but being in a diner just makes me hungry. Like, give me a bacon, egg, and cheese, a waffle, some Dutch apple pie. Yeah, so good. Oh, maybe we got profiling for, okay, never mind. Oh, wait. All right, so this is definitely going to go here or here. Let's try the, there we go. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle. A badge of pride? A cult necklace with a triangle symbol. All right, we got to go to the sheriff's station now.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
Well, Casey,
Let's
I got a
diddle
lead.
that bloater.
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The Cult of the Tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this Cult of the Tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Calm down, Ted, you nosy fuck. Ah, you're in my way.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Rose is amazing. We need to, now remember, the game doesn't pause when we go in here, so... I want them to stop, though. Okay, good. We did not check the file cabinet for Rose. So she's not there, but we did pick up a piece about Rose. So I'm curious. It's not... Is it... I'm so confused. Case closed.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file. But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
I guess it would be. Not a lone killer, but an organized group. The cult of the tree. This case just got much more interesting. I should open a new file. Start fresh. No new file. Okay. I don't know where that thing with Rose went.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, so if we interact with the maps in like certain areas,
the
it
Bright Falls
updates
Sheriff
ours.
Station.
So that's really
Anything
smart.
you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'm sure there's plenty of nice Easter eggs on these
I'll be right with you,
these
sir.
documents and stuff.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
I would put so many like inside jokes in wall art. I know they do.
Speeding happening here, I see.
Sir, some patience, please.
All right, let's check out. One thing that I do notice is we don't get that like mini compass type thing to tell you where to go. So there is a little bit more of like exploration freedom in that, where you're just going to stumble across stuff. I think what they're really trying to do is make sure that you spend a good amount of time in the mind space so that you continue the case, the discovery, and also check in on your goals that way. Go to the morgue's examination room. Okay. So morgue usually down. They said the basement. Holding cells, that hasn't changed.
See you around.
Ooh, a snacky before we go to the morgue.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns.
That looks numb.
But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Nummy in my tummy. All right, let's see. I wonder, well, I was going to say I wonder if we get a flashlight, but...
They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
This...
He's joking.
Could you imagine Alan Wake game with no flashlight? That would just be insane. All right, we have to open this. Oh, we do have inventory. What? I don't know. Interesting. We can't... Doesn't look like we can use our gun yet, but we have one. Of course we do. We're an FBI agent. It is so fucking dark in here.
Okay. Let's take a look at outpatient.
Oh, you thought you got away from the bloater
external
donger.
Inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem.
Those baby rolls.
It doesn't add up.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
He did say there was stuff inside his body. That looks fucking gross. I think it's going to be in his heart, maybe, because that's what they took out of him. You can see there's a tattoo on it right there.
Uh-huh. They did leave something inside his chest. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Disgusting. All right, murder at Cauldron Lake.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Okay, let's see. Anything to learn from the body? Body has been prepped, ready for examination. Hope it can provide some actual answers. Me too. Let's start with his chrome dome. Where'd it go? I guess... Huh, we don't have that. Looks like Nightingale put up a fight before they restrained him. Bruises from a defensive position. Chest ripped open, something visible inside. As I suspected, it looks like something was put in there. Maybe bottles of some shit. They did have those beer bottles around.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up.
Victim was alive when strapped down. Timeline is inconsistent with bloating. It's true. It's kind of crazy. The ritual writing. Smudged text under victim's skin. Is this some kind of tattoo? It's too smudged to read.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
All right, it says illegible words on the heart. Did the killers write this on the heart? How? I can't make out what it says. Tattoos on the body and heart. How did the killers have time? None of this makes sense. Cause of bloating unknown. Strange tattoos on skin and heart. Something was inserted into the chest cavity. I guess the mortician is going to find out what's inside this guy's chest. Oh no, we are. Oh, it's gonna be a... It's not a manuscript page, I can tell right now. It's like a wallet, almost.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Oh, it was just thick fold. Never mind.
Nightingale hunted
It's
Saga.
a manuscript page?
Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
He's been writing this story for 13 years.
No, wait.
Uh-oh. Bye-bye.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
I'm guessing there's some Quantum Break connection as well. Remedy, you dirty dogs. Did we see a flash of what's his name? The guy who passed away? He was in Quantum Break. This game is phenomenal so
Didn't
far.
see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
What did I do?
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Hell yeah. Tried to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Oh, whoa, that's kind of different. We're avoiding detection while being in the light instead of just them knowing they can't go into the light because it hurts them. Oh yeah, see, they're trying to turn the light off.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
You nasty mofo. Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. Alright, if you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become... Okay. So you can't, like, just run back in and out of a safe haven.
Gotta move. Now.
Give me that shit. What if I shot him in the dick?
He vanished.
Dude, when they put light on the characters, it's even more amazing how good of a job they've done with this art. Damn! Alright, I do want to hear the soundtrack to these. I've been very interested to see. Sorry about that. No idea who sings this. It's okay, right? It's one of those, it's like, it works. Ah, it's so
Have a
obnoxious.
heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared?
By the way, there's no way within the Epic Games launcher to turn off those fucking achievement alerts. It's mind-blowing. You can't have a launcher as long as they have and add something like that and not have a way to squelch it. These type of decisions, it's just like, you realize how fucking stupid most people are, and then when you get into like high positions in corporations, you think you're like, oh, I made it, so everybody here must be like the top of the top, right? They must be at the peak of the corporate ladder, have really earned their... No. The same trend there. Like, dumbasses in every fucking walk of life, and when you see inexplicable things like this, like, you cannot add a fucking... you can't add an achievement alert on a fucking overlay and not give the people the ability to mute it, the ability to hide it completely. Like, what? They have all these other examples of companies that came before them, and of course the standard with Steam to just deploy that. Like, you don't add that feature without that ability baked in. It's a terrible decision, and it just tells you how fucking bad some of these companies are. They're like, it's crazy.
What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked by a dead man.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
It's true.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
I just realized you guys might not even see the Epic Game Store alert show up on my stream because I only capture the game window,
These pages are
not
important.
the screen itself.
Breaker dropped one before he disappeared.
All right. Is this the work of the cult?
The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
I'm thinking that maybe that page that the other sheriff or whatever dropped was about what was happening to him in that moment. What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery.
He might have known. Let's get that page. There it is.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
So that was just one page. We don't know if that was the page that the guy was reading. Could have just flew out from the many pages that he had. There's a lot, yeah, there's a lot more written here than what Alan reads. I think he only read the bottom here, right?
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
I just had this like disturbing thought that what if Alan was still in the room of the house on Cauldron Lake just typing the story, and it's like one of those fucked up endings where they're just like, oh, and then you woke up. You were in a coma the whole time. You were dreaming this. Or in this case, you were just writing this story the whole time. I don't want that to be it. I would be disappointed if that was it. Because that's too easy, right? I hope that's not the case. All right. Nightingale attacked us.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
This should not fit
That's
here.
it.
Wow, it does. Interesting. Okay. According to the page, it sounds like Nightingale went back to Cauldron Lake, and he's a Taken. Oh yeah, that's what they're called. The overlap. What? These pages aren't making sense. I like it. I do like how we go back and forth between cases. That's pretty cool. The cult with the tree is performing rituals to create monsters. The cult ritual, what is it? I don't know. We didn't. So if you, I didn't notice that before. If you hover over these cards, it'll show you how many pieces there are. Some are darker, which I'm guessing maybe it means we have 2 of those already. Or maybe like some of them are only obtained under certain difficulty levels, like the previous manuscript pages were in OG Alan Wake. Well, I guess we'll find out because there's 3 cards here. Nightingale was the only victim to become a monster. His murder matched the other victims. Why didn't they become monsters too? Maybe they did, and we just don't fucking know it yet. Victim's body and organs covered in writing. Page found inside the chest. Tattooed on text tattooed on the victim's manuscript page found inside. Writing has some significance here. Victim of cult killing becoming a monster. Alright, so here. What? Really? Interesting. I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Need to dig into this. There must be an explanation. It's pretty fucking crazy. It's super weird. Okay. I don't know the explanation for why some of these are darker. These question marks. Maybe we'll find out. So the songs that we get after chapters, we then get to play here if we want to listen to them. It's pretty cool. I'm sure they have some pretty good music in here. They had a lot of good stuff in OG Alan Wake, and I'm sure their the games that they made afterwards were pretty good too. Although, again, I have not played through Quantum Break or Control. Control is the one that I really want to play through. It's very difficult to find time to play these games and not actually stream them. So, yeah. Sheriff Station undiscovered map. So, I'm missing a map at some point. Figure out where Nightingale went. Let's do that. I wonder if bodies. Oh, I just realized that was Presley that got killed. No, Presley, why? Poor bastard. I don't know. I mean, we do know that going back to Cauldron Lake was what that little manuscript type thing said. But I kind of want to look for loot.
Page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Him dropping down there. Oh, dude, you are like... Queso is an hour behind.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Wait. I thought that was Pressel in there that died. Who the fuck was... Just some guy? Huh. She got fucked up too. Rip. At least these two dudes are still around. They're fun characters.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Wait, what do you mean? That moment that happened, Casey, that you're referring to was like forever ago. Were you just making that comment, like saying you were lagged, like brain lag? This key does not work here, but I'm using it. Why don't you work? Oh wait, what about her? What about the dead bodies? You guys got the key? I want the knife.
It doesn't budge.
I don't know if we necessarily need that. Why wouldn't these people have the keys though? You know what I'm saying? Or the guys that that we're with. Oh, you know there's something in here, right? Bow now now now. So we do have like... Okay, I can't pick that up because I guess we have enough of it.
Can't be opened on this side.
We do have inventory. That is wild. I'm not sure how it's gonna come to be. I'm trying to arm myself, but maybe I can only take the gun out when we're actually being attacked. Okay, I appreciate it, Questo. I appreciate it. See, I was just trying to pick up one of those packets of batteries or whatever in that med kit looking box, and it just wouldn't give me the prompt to grab it.
I need something to cut this.
Bolt cutters. These cops here have to have stuff for the evidence room. We're grabbing everything though. I really wasn't expecting to have inventory like this. It almost looks like Resident Evil type inventory. Especially getting bolt cutters and then coming back. That's definite some Resident Evil survival horror tricks, right? So far, so good. Very nice blend of genres. I mean, think about how rare it is that I have nothing bad to say about a game yet.
And it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide.
Yes!
It's bear season.
It's an educational video.
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh, wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours.
You know we're going to run into these guys. 100%.
Affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Yanko. Many local attractions have recently become
Where do I know this guy from?
by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government.
Yes!
We have bolt cutters.
Yes!
You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
I love this, dude. God, no, that guy is on a show that I watch, or a movie. I can't place him though. It's bothering me. It's bothering me. Put the lime in the coconut. All right, let's see. So those guys have our bolt cutters, which is hilarious. I already knew, like, the moment they started cracking jokes, I knew we would encounter those guys. They're basically like this game's version of the two old brothers, the rock guys. I'm taking this shit. What are you gonna do about it? That's right. Type. Say nothing. Don't even turn around. I'm the FBI. There's a lot of police officers in this place. They don't seem to give a fuck that some of their homies just got absolutely destroyed downstairs. Nobody gives a fuck. How could things be like all normal right now? I'm so confused.
My client has been held here long enough.
I'm just walking around here with a flashlight, doing whatever I want. Ooh.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Kill the Joe, make some mo. This is a coffee thing. Yeah, I knew it. You take the last cup, you brew a new batch, you son of a bitch. Not your personal assistant. Chet, I hate to break it to you, but you need to have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. Ooh, deep burn. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? Lucy? Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is. Sheriff Station, the front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. Admin. Hey gang, the annual event you've all been eagerly awaiting is upon us, the Community Outreach Barbecue. Now, I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. The community voted dunk tank victim this year will be, drumroll please, Deputy Thornton. Oh yes, that's who I would have chose too. That's awesome. Congratulations. Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last. Nice. Nice. A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the day needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned a night shift for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. I like these emails. Pretty good. I like them. I just got punked. I got punked. There was no loot. All right, let's see. Track Nightingale at Cauldron Lake. Can I hit control and find... Okay, I can. Oh, control's how we get to the inventory, too. Wow. Handgun ammo, battery pack, trauma pad, adhesive bandage restores a good amount of health, painkillers. Ooh, heal over time. Okay, trauma pads, you can only hold 2, and then you take up another spot. Logan's Charm increases maximum health. I want to say that this was possibly a deluxe item that I got. I didn't equip this myself, so maybe. Bracelet made by Logan for her mother has hooks to attach to the charms to it. So maybe we get like charms, aka buffs. Maybe we can buy those buffs for subsequent playthroughs, a la Resident Evil type stuff. Huh? See where I'm going? I think that's it. Cool. Very, very, very different. You want to see that. You want to see intuitive ways to add upon the things that you've accomplished.
Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
Are we gonna have the drunk in here?
Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out.
I'll let you out, sir. Well, this guy doesn't look like he's up to any good. Looks like we can't go out that way.
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day?
Yes. Yes,
No,
you do.
I don't.
You son of a
Do you have any
bitch.
idea how much paperwork you're causing me? What's a lot?
I can't get through this.
I was kind of hoping we couldn't get in the bathroom, but here we are. I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Stupid shit. I thought it was going to be like a manuscript page at first. I was like, why would this be stuck on the wall in the bathroom of the cop station?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
There's a serial killer right there. Oh yeah, we know. Yep. He's acting like there's a bug around him. He's a serial killer.
The Bright Falls case, whoever you can spare, ASAP.
Oh shit. Come back.
Actually find Nightingale at the lake.
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
Excuse me, serial killer.
The person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree.
No way.
Best lead.
What is she doing? I thought it was going to be the crazy light lady at first. All right, so who wants to jinx it? So far, so good. Soon it goes down. Okay, so space is dodge. No longer like shift and move. You can strafe though, so that's nice. That's nice.
Rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat.
Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
All right, looks like we're heading out.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were
Yeah, I can probably put that
ritual to
flashlight
bring
away.
Wake
I just haven't figured out yet.
their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
The heart. Nice.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap.
Ooh, that's a sweet little bike.
Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
If I was a motorcycle rider, that's the style I would get. For sure.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming.
I will straight up
Impossible
admit,
things are happening
motorcycles scare
here. A
me.
world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic.
I think that's the
clues.
rational way to feel about
Solve the
motorcycles,
case.
though. Like, I don't feel like a bitch. But, I do think it would be fun to cruise around. I just don't trust, like, not having some fucking random thing in my way on the road and being just utterly fucked. Or getting sideswiped by some dickhead not paying attention.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey,
I am not
what are
sure.
you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing.
What's up, boys?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela.
It's our guy.
Fantastic to meet you.
The
And
tour
yes,
guide.
Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
God, I know this guy. What is he in? It's driving me nuts.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's
I think he's in the Last
Sauna,
Kingdom.
Sauna de Vista. And we offer a variety of
He's in
guided
like one of
tours,
those Viking
hunting,
shows.
Fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Oh, what? What is this guy doing?
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I need to head out.
I'm on to you too.
What the hell is this? What'd you find there, Stephen?
Bureau of Control, eh? I'll just go in here and snoop around. Raccoon's my ass. Maintenance note. Clear signs of tampering. A signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I've fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it. Uh-huh. Stephen Lynn. Okay, that's the guy outside. Cool. Do we have any new stuff? No.
Where is Nightingale hiding? Where is the overlap?
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, cool. Okay, I'm assuming if we shoot those things, we start getting, like, collections. What are these little...
Kids
Yay!
lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
We're all in this together,
Casey hates
hero.
the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective.
Have a heroic
He
day.
hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Manuscript fragments. Oh, wow. Interesting. I want to see how this is. These are obviously collectibles. So when we get X amount of fragments, maybe? Adventure tours. Manuscript fragments can be used to upgrade... Oh, what? They're upgrade materials. Wow, okay. So cool. Very nice. Again and again, hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire. More bullets, increase the magazine size, land 2 headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for extended duration. I mean, that's good. I always go for headshots, so that one could be good. And typically, if this game is like the first, you would, in the harder difficulties, want to stagger enemies. That would be ideal. I don't know if this thing is like telling us that there's some loot here, but I'm gonna shoot it anyways. Yeah, I think it's just letting you know that there's loot here. It helps catch your eye. You know what I mean? Nobody cares about me just letting one loose over there.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
I don't know that we can put the flashlight down. Let's go to the options and let's just see. Flashlight toggle. E. Okay. That's it. Nice.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages.
And we're back.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
It is crazy how chill they are about all this nutty shit. So this area right here, if I had ray tracing on, would be insane.
Never mind it, rain. Feels like home.
Actually, I could
No
probably...
sign of Nightingale. But
I could potentially put ray tracing on right now. Let's take a look. We're about to get destroyed.
Paige did place him at Cauldron Lake.
Oh, that looks cool, though.
Overlap. So how do we
You
follow
can definitely
from
feel
there?
the impact on it.
Something around here will tell us.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to turn that off. It's just really cool to look at. Whoops. Graphics. I'm not going to bother with trying to like find the sweet spot for all this stuff. That's for another time. You can see how different it is in the water though. No, like you get reflections, but not even close.
We've seen this symbol before.
Good eye.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters? Overlaps? Rituals? What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
I love this game so far. Oh, new clues. Follow defeats.
Bare feet. Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene one more time, KC? Just in case?
On it. If anything comes up, I'll radio you.
Get him, Casey. Ooh. I see the safety over there. Let's check this area out first, actually. There could be some good stuffs in here. There's a nice lantern. Cauldron Lake Campgrounds. What do we have here? Poker. 7 deuce offsuit. I'm all in. Some evidence. I like it. Thank you for shopping here. Ooh, a safe? You know they left a bunch of cash money in there. Sleeping bag, too. Excuse me. A beer. Oh, there's lots of sleeping bags. People have been hanging out. Nope. What up, Kenneth? Thanks for the subscription, dude. Think about it much. Whoa. All right, I'm gonna read it like that instead of hovering over, because I'm a man for pain. Monday, September 3rd. Some suspicious activity spotted the fielder through. spotted, the fielder thought he saw movement in the bushes. Footprints around the area were found, but some were compromised by the fielder. Note to self, train the fielder. Tuesday, September 4th. Nothing to report. Some animals regular. September 5th. Hunters out after dark. Poachers? Heard some gunshots. None of ours. Gotta keep an eye on these people. They could get more than they bargained for out there. Alright, we got some evidence, potentially. So let's see if we can do anything with it. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that's the goal. Stream at the best quality I can possibly stream at. Triangle carving on the table where Nightingale was found. Okay. So, cult symbols. Some kind of signature? Did they intend for this body to be discovered, or just an idle carving? Okay. Large amount of supplies laid out on a table. All right, so originally, let's see, we could go to who's involved, maybe? Nope. Nope. What kind of cult? Yes. Nice. This is a lot of equipment just laying around. How long have they been out here? All right, that's good. That's good. Let's check out our cases. We've got 2 additional things to do. Footprints leading into the forest. Where did Nightingale go?
Okay.
These footprints weren't here before. Nightingale came this way. I'm on the right trail. And then, oh, the lunch boxes. These are their own case. Point of interest cases. Track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collection progress. I appreciate that. That's cool.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
So cool. Cauldron Lake area, Bright Falls area. Who left these? The note inside says, "We're in this together, hero." What do they mean? Who left this? All right. And our current goal that we're working on is tracking Nightingale at Cauldron Lake, and we're following the trail. Doing a good job. Feeling goob. I feel like the rain picked up. Is that random? All right. Let's go down the path to the footprints. They were down there, I thought. Down here, maybe? Oh, yeah, they're down here. Looks like there's a lot of little paths you can take. So that's pretty neat. Looking forward to doing some thorough exploration. Okay, maybe that takes me to safety at some point. What the fuck is that thing? Whoa.
The tracks lead into the water. Where'd you go from here?
This does not seem like a friendly place. Oh shit!
I can feel something.
I'll remember that going to the mine space is not
Nightingale isn't far.
Not pause. It's not safe. Dude, those fucking jump scares. Those bastards. Whoa, 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 whoa. The sounds, man. What is that? You motherfuckers. Alright. I'm just gonna hope we're safe and not get killed somehow. Profiling.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold.
Oh.
This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway. Leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's Ladle?
Oh, yeah. The Witch's Ladle is one of the great landmarks in the first game, too. Dude, this makes... I'm so glad we have this game. I'm so happy. Those of you that know me very well have known I've been wanting this forever. However, I am equally as amped to know that they're going to make a show. This game is going to be so successful. They're already like pretty much greenlit to make the show, but now it's undeniable. And I'm pretty sure that Mike Flanagan is on board. Ah man, it's just gonna like so much potential. But I want to see Mike Flanagan get help from like the kind of guys that did season 1 of True Detective. Bring in the super crew, right? Bring them all. The Witch's Ladle. Sorry, it's blocked by me, but there's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named the Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. When she took out his heart and locked it in a box, with the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Wow, they're playing into the legend for real. Cool.
What is that?
It's the
Seems
threshold.
Like it's reacting to the light. These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
True. You can toggle the flashlight boost to increase damage to the darkness and burn through the substance.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
That's mine.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them.
The witch's hut. Okay. I trust the pages to lead me to the overlap.
Okay. So we're good there. I'm just going to let Alan do his summary when we pick those up. And if we pick up a manuscript where Alan doesn't read, we will we'll do it ourselves. I do need to find out what they want us to do now. Locate the witch's hut. Okay. We're good. I don't necessarily have much. Oh, you know what? The map. The witch's hut. Perfect. The map. So clutch. Okay, so here we go. We're headed in the right direction. Just gonna make a UE. I guess we could... Oh, this might be the climbing spot, actually. If there's the climbing spot at this fork, then we'll know that's what that is. I think that's what that is, though. Yeah, they obviously wanted us to see this. Makes perfect sense. Yep. We could go that way. Dude, there's so much movement in the foliage, it's really gonna spook you.
This is the witch's hut.
Shorty cut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay.
I don't want
I
you
found another
to
page.
find
Following
anything
up
in
on
the
a
woods.
lead. Keep checking in.
I'm gonna check this out first.
This fuse is busted.
Oh, we're gonna find a good fuse to replace. More loots. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and get her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? Sunday. So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. I think this is a chick writing about another chick. Monday, I snuck out last night again. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm going to find out what. Going to go back there tomorrow with better gear. I bet I can find a way inside the building, take some photos. It's gonna be epic. Oh yeah. Whoops. I have a habit of hitting tab to kind of get out of the reading thing.
This one looks good.
That doesn't seem to help me too much.
Stop littering.
I feel like I'm about to get attacked. I heard like a little snap in the woods. In the
lunchbox again.
Yeah, so every time we see one of these
out here?
so far, we found a lunchbox, and that's my expectation. I know things can get a little crazy around here, but if you're ever feeling scared, just remember that Alan is watching over us. One fragment? No! Need more fragments. Alright, let's turn some lights on in this joint. Nothing like rainy day fuse swapping. Whoa, what did that power up? That sounded serious. You wouldn't think the witch's hut had electricity at all, would ya? The Witch's Hut. Here lived the Witch of Cauldron Lake. Beware, her spirit may still haunt this place. Ooh. I love the banging cabinet doors or whatever. Cabin doors. Window. Achievement. The break room is a place where you can save your progress. Can you imagine if that achievement thing happens when actually something like serious or scary is going on or really cinematic and great? It's so distracting. What a dog shit game launcher Epic has.
The image of the witch in the sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror.
Uh-oh.
Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
Saga, don't do it. This light with these moths, this is gonna be key. Something serious is gonna happen here. Like, my guess... Oh, there's a quick save. Dude, the thermoses are like typewriters. Okay, so here's what I think. I think this is gonna be like some kind of... I mean, we already know that this is probably the threshold thing, but like the snapping of the light is gonna take us into the other world or whatever it is. And it looks awesome, dude. This looks so cool. All right, let's do... I feel like we have stuff to do here, right? Yeah. Lunchbox. Cauldron Lake. Note inside mentions Alan. Alan Wake? What the hell are these?
I already took care of all this.
Oh man, she's just throwing those down. Cool. Well, we don't need to read this because obviously, like she said, we took care of it. The witch's hut. The fuse was in place. She had found it among the junk in the forest. If I had read that, obviously I would have gone and done that, but we were like on that path anyways. I was just in the zone, feeling the flow. A bright light, nothing could hurt here. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested them. Bright light provides protection. Keep an eye out for more places like this. For sure. What's up, Pressel? Yeah, I know, man. It's crazy. Cauldron Lake Witch's Hut.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Presley, I'm the best detective in the world.
To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the line imprinted on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue.
You missed the morgue scene. The morgue scene was pretty rad. You would have enjoyed that. What is the ritual? Give the witch the heart. Recite the words. Witch equals witch's ladle. The sign. Where is the heart? Words illegible. At the witch's... So we know that the... Yeah. Witch's ladle is the tree. I think there's the sign there that has that open hole in it. That could be something. Looks like those words tattooed on the heart are part of the ritual. Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue when he did. How am I going to find it? And who is this witch? Where is the heart?
Witch's ladle. Towering over Saga. Watching her and the witch. The image of the witch in the sign. Nightingale's heart. A cold, dead lump in her hand. Her definition of sanity had changed since she arrived in this town. But she trusted the pages. Was forced to. Saga addressed the witch. She squinted to read the first part of the ritual words. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. The words she had read on the page. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign. This was the key. The tree was the threshold.
Oh yeah.
I need Nightingale's heart to get to the overlap. Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more. Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store,
Oh, we've been there.
the witch had stolen his heart. Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
I'm going to get mines. That belongs to me.
I need to check the general store for the heart. Casey, I'm headed to the general store. I think I know how to get into the overlap.
Roger that. I followed some ATV tracks in the woods and got a bit turned around.
Did you get lost?
I've only been lost once in my life, Anderson. The years I spent with my ex-wife.
Zingo!
I'll find my way back, don't you worry about it.
That's a drink, some coffee. Nice little quick save action. Some bullies. So anyways, I started blasting. Don't forget to save often. I didn't even think about saving. I just assumed it would save whatever, you know, like you got your booty claps, your booty cheeks clapped or something like that. I think we need to go up here actually. That sound's coming from the general store area. That somebody's trying to take my heart. A mission to the fridge. Hell yeah. Isn't that the best questo? A questo for questo. Who do we got? Whoa! 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 Jesus Christ. Good God. Give me a smoke. All right. How did I do that quick turnaround just now? Was it because I was pressed up against a wall or something? I don't even know how I fucking did that. Hold on. I mean, now we know there's definitely a quick turn. Quick turn. What? Where is it? I'm so confused. I can't seem to do it. Fridge. Whoa, what is that sound? Fridge in here? Nope. What is that a... Is that a rifle on the wall there? Oh, fucking shit! Jesus Christ. Okay. Wow. Fuck is the right word. Toggle flashlight boost. My God, that dude looks huge. Okay.
Three, play cards!
What was that red dot on his chest?
A monster, like Nightingale.
Does that indicate that he's like exposed? Using painkillers will allow you to heal. Painkillers are quick to consume, but grant a smaller health benefit. Whoo! That guy just fucking burst through a wall. That is insane, guys. Are they just gonna have that on there until I use a fucking painkiller? Am I hurt? I guess I'm hurt, and that's why. Felt good. That's mine.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. TV. Oh. Let's read that new manuscript page. Saga edged towards the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been there, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night, wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand. Damn it. I'm always hitting the wrong button. Evidence.
Sounds literary. But what does it mean?
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Sweet. Exit.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here.
That's nasty.
Like I saw it in a dream. And now I need to give the heart to the witch. Makes
I think
total
the
sense.
I saw it in a dream is a line from Alan Wake as well.
Found the heart in the fridge. Just like the page said I would.
Got him. That was a quality jump scare. That fucking guy bursting through the wall. Thought I was... I didn't necessarily think I was safe
Casey,
while I was in
there
here.
are cultists in the area. They're taken, like
But-
Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
I certainly didn't expect them to be able to just burst through the freaking wall like
you have
that.
the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
Okay, okay.
So this is a good spot to
I'm
like
en route to
walk
Witch's
up
Labor.
to and
I
hit
need to
tab to
perform
go
a
into the
ritual to
mind
open the
space.
overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
'Tis exciting indeed. Perform the ritual to open the overlap. Place the heart in the witch's sign. Alright. Witch's ladle. Witch's sign. Okay, we're going to go back to that area. So we'll drop down. Oh, we're all the way at the general store now. Okay. Let me make sure I know where I'm going. Straight, okay. Get to the sign and hang a right. Better not be any dudes trying to scare me. It's always going to be like in the opposite place of where you're looking. I mean, when you run in these games, it's less scary, right? Because you don't actually see what is supposed to scare you. You run by it and hear it, and then you turn around and you're like, oh, fuck. But if you go like slow, like a normal person would, that's when the scares play perfectly. The tension is just ramped up when you're moving like this. So this is lit up now, so that's good. Alright, let's take a look at the, we're close. Oh, shit. Oh shit, he only took one.
Well, now there's less monsters.
Yay! I wonder if headshots matter against those guys, or if body bullets do just as much. Have a heart, lady. Enjoy. This is crazy.
Crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
I would love to see this exact game as a show or movie play out. I'm going in. Wouldn't be surprised if he no longer has contact.
Casey.
Yep.
Casey, do you read me? Fuck.
Are we back in time? That's gonna be the question. That would be fucking cool. If it was almost like the show Dark, like that's
Logan?
the cave.
Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that?
Don't ask me,
Logan's
bro.
back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
No, Rose said it all. Hello?
Please help me.
How can I help you,
What was
Alan?
that?
Do I need to buy more of your books on Amazon Prime?
Did I get turned around? No, this is right. This place is looping. Like a nightmare.
This place is jacked up. I love the effect of that. It's so cool. Need to find Nightingale. Let's read this. The writer went into the lake, banished the dark presence, taken still lurked in the woods. The dark place receded. The current pulled back those with darkness inside, into the lake. Nightingale was there, one of them, the dark presence. Jagger had taken him. The witch had stolen his heart. They sank beneath the waves. The dark place, wandering in the shadows, muttering to themselves. It's dark. I'm lost. Where am I? Who am I? I can't remember. It's cold. Premium cabins for rent in Bright Falls. Stucky. Who said that? Can you hear me? I need help. Please stop this. What did I do? You must dig it out. Their shapes shifted, echoes of the writer's dreams, fading in, fading out. The next story, and the story after that. The writer was writing again. Oh yeah. Little stucky action. I appreciate it. I don't know what just flashed. Looked like chain link fence. Don't do it. Where are these lights coming from? It's cool. I love it. What an awesome looking game. Uh-oh. When's that guy gonna put some pants on, eh? No. No.
He's here. Nightingale.
We're gonna go into the crack.
Trapped here. Who escaped? Danger.
Danger, Will Robinson.
It's like they're coming in over a bad signal.
Danger. Ooh. What do we got here?
Nightingale's badge.
Give me that. And that. And that. And that. And that. And that. Can I actually take it now? No. Oh well. Not that I would be able to do anything with it. Oh! Put some pants on. What happens if we shoot him in the dick? The credits roll if you shoot. You get banned from playing the game. Subway? That's a little confusing. City, like, So it's starting to make me think that these destinations aren't real in any way, right? So these are like fictional areas entirely. That's what I'm thinking. Might become.
Nightingale hunted.
Oh shit. Whoa! Whoa, buddy! Ouch. I was trying to shoot him in the fucking chest thing. Wait, hold up. Run where?
Gotta move. Now.
Maybe it doesn't really fucking matter. Where? Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe it doesn't matter where I shoot him. Holy shit. Oh, he's here. my god! What do I do? Dude, can I not fucking get this guy? He's a beast. Well, that's not what I wanted. Whoa, shit! Alright, so headshots matter for sure. Dude just burst out of the fucking wall. It's a cool encounter. Problem is, you just don't know where you're supposed to go. Oh, that's not good. Fuck me. His face is getting chewed up. Oh, that is so cool looking. Dude, have we gone in a fucking circle? Oh, he's back in the stank. Damn. Lawman. I wasn't sure if we could kill that dude.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The dark presence.
Danger. Thanks. Got it.
Hey!
Oh, that's our boy. I put him in the fancy suit. That's
Are
his
you okay?
his cosmetic.
It's my fault. It got out with my face. Scratch.
Sir, calm
Scratch
down.
got out.
I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story. The dark presence. We must stop it before.
Easy now. First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake. I'm a writer. I've been...
Wake? Where did you come from? You've been missing for 13 years.
13.
Boom. Wonder if each thing they're gonna give us a little bit more visibility. All right, let's listen.
Made a promise that I'm coming out alive. Raging heart went too far. I will never lose myself again. Oh, I was calling you. Did you hear me? I lost my way. lost my way. I was trapped in 1,000 nights with no escape. Nightmares taking me over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake. Oh, I died like 1,000,000 times, feel waves I break. The nightmare's finally over, and now I'm wide awake. And now I'm wide awake.
Well,
Anders, where did you go?
I wanted more from that.
All of a sudden, the radio stopped working, and then...
So far, Alan Wake,
disappeared.
OG music and chapter transitions are better.
Is this who I think it is?
I'm thinking.
Casey, say hello
I'm thinking that
to
was a
Alan
sacrifice of
Mr. Wake,
meeting
this is Special Agent
launch
Alex
dates.
Casey. He'll escort you to our car.
That would be one of the last
Casey, I'll
things
meet
you would
there
want to do,
right
right?
after I take a look around. If the flooding's receded, there might be evidence we missed earlier.
Okay. See you there.
I feel like they're cutting corners, and
Alex,
because
Casey,
that's where I would cut
how-
corners if I was hitting
Am I still-
deadline.
Is this the dark place? No, it can't be. I got out.
Yeah, the PI from your books has the same name as me. Great. Moving on.
Classic. All right. I'm not going to tempt fate. We've got 2 chapters. Really good game. Great game so far. I don't want to get like halfway through and have the shit that's been happening lately go down. I think it's taken care of though. I have like raised holy fucking hell with Xfinity. You guys know me. You know when I get fucking pissed, I'm the last one you want on your line talking to you. Like, no. Because I know what I'm talking about too, right? Like, I probably know more about all of these things than the people that are working there. So, like, they cannot get rid of me with their bullshit. That being said, I think we've got it resolved. But I've also been like exhausted by trying to fix this shit. Like, I feel like I've been streaming for the entire fucking day. It doesn't still feel like Friday to me. It feels like I'm already into Saturday. It's crazy, man. I was really looking forward to trying to do like a 12 to 24 hour stream of this, wherever that fell in between. But here we are. We'll take it a couple chapters at a time at the very least. But I do plan on streaming this Sunday. Tomorrow I'm busy, but Sunday I will stream this. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Peace. Good night.